So an interesting confirmation of what you look for, according to George Webb. Not just the nepotism, but the forefront of technology stories. The technology that you really need to look out for. And sure enough, what a weird cross-section we got to. 23andMe, its business model has collapsed because, of course, it's a luxury business. But of course, the funniest part about it is it's been touted as this luxury business. But, as everybody who watches my channel knows, it's actually a front for the collection of genomic data, which eventually will be studied in relationship to people's choices on the internet. Somebody put this together on Twitter when they were talking about it, that the former CEO who ran it into the ground, and WOCJICKI, yes, Susan's sister, who's married to Sergey Brin. Isn't this all just, And so, 23andMe is supposedly going to be sold for a song compared to what it was what it was at its the height of its pricing. I don't want to say pricing, but yeah, but that's what I'm going to say. So, somebody then made sure to comment, this is actually one of the biggest concerns in the history of health and national security health. Because it's true. Absolutely true. Nobody wants to believe, because there really is absolutely an observable understanding that no, there's evolutionary behavior, there's genetics actually determining things down to mannerisms, sort of life courses, various decisions people make, the kind of music they'll tend to like, all kinds of things like that. And it's been studied and observed enough that it's something that there's just no way around now. And what the whole thing is that you'll end up having all this genetic data on all these people. They might have done this multiple times too, just to make sure their whole family or something like that. And then this is just cross-sectioned with the information that you can buy on them about how they behave on the internet. And mostly you would just have subjects that would fit various demographics. Now, if you're an intelligence agency, this is the platinum. This is the impossible-anium. This is the mercoxit of the intelligence world. This is like this to make an Eve reference. This is the big deal. This is what you want. Somebody's like, well, maybe the United States government will buy it. I think a company that was started by DARPA will probably buy it. I wouldn't even be surprised if Microsoft Genomics ends up buying it. Or one of the firms related to Microsoft Genomics. There's a number of genomics firms that, people just don't even know exist. And all you have to do is plug the word genomics into a search in Facebook and you'll find a whole bunch of them. But this is now, the liberals have completely slept on this. They are now officially 10 to 20 years behind on all this kind of stuff. They don't write about it. They had no interest. They didn't get the import of it. And so now there's no way for them to catch up. in that regard. They can't really find a way to start, like, any legislation that they would do, any kind of thing. It would be almost out of a panic, and be a panic and not understanding a lot of what the ramifications of it, because they can't believe, they can't look at, no, this is absolutely observational science, this is the real stuff. You are like your mom and dad, you are like your family. They don't want to deal with that. They can't deal with genetics. So it's going to be interesting to see how, because so far, this story came out this morning on Zero Hedge, and I'm going to be very interested to see what the reaction is going to be during the day. I don't know what that guy was all mad about. Crackheads everywhere. All right, later.